Welcome to this Zentangle Quickie. My name is Heather Hartwick Gladden. I'm a certified Zentangle teacher. And today we're going to take a look at the Tangle Pozer from Beth Snoderly. When I hear the word poser, I think of something other than flowers. Oh my goodness. All right. This is so cute. It is definitely really not a poser in that sense, but starts off with a little spiral, so a little print top, right? Then just three curve lines around the edge of that, and you will see it doesn't matter how you do them. I am the poster child for it doesn't matter how you do it. It'll still come out pretty good. All right, then more curve lines, so kind of like straddling that gap. They don't need to meet, and I'm going to dare say they probably don't necessarily need to meet there either. But just like that, turn your tile, etc. Then you do one more, and and it's kind of like they go from the last curve line, the last row of curve lines. So like from here to here, and then when I turn it, I lose it. From here to here, from here to here. That's it. Now, I suppose if you wanted to continue on, you could. But what's neat about this one, oh, and I was going to do, wait, I'm going to go in reverse. I was going to do my four corners and a border, but then I was giggling to myself about the name. But there are some things that doesn't matter. You can do them out of order. It's all good. All right, so this one then, you can use it as a fill-in. You could probably just use it as a single if you want. Maybe add, a couple curve lines as a stem or something. Or some flux shapes in there for, some... Well, there are other leafy type tangles out there also. I think I started a playlist. I'm just going to add some more of these as we go here. I believe I added a playlist called Leafy Tangles, I think is what I called it. I'm that original. And because sometimes, the way I'm categorizing them is based on how they look. And so, because sometimes, you're looking for something flower-y, so I have a playlist for that. All of these playlists eventually will end up on my website, because that's what my website was initially supposed to cover. Now, let me point this out here. So as you're doing this, then you can work behind using the Halabow technique. And to do that, if you are not aware of it, Halabow is a tangle. It's also the last name of Molly Halabow, who happens to be Maria's daughter, co-founder of Zentangle. And did I say? It's also a tangle. It's also a technique. So, and I know I have a video on that. So if you click on my name or my picture below the video, that'll take you to the homepage of the channel. Feel free to subscribe while you're there, and you can search the channel, and you can search for Halabow, HOLLI, and that should bring it up, BAUGH. And it's just simply this, where and I did it backwards. So here's my curve line. It's just instead of going over, you pick up your pen, and I travel it along as if I'm drawing, and then put the pen down on the other side of where that section is, and then continue on your way. If you're new to Zentangle, it might take a little bit of practice with it, but you will get it. And there we go. And even if you don't end up with those curve lines right where I said we put them, don't worry about it. It all looks all right. It doesn't matter. Whoops. And, well, that doesn't matter either. It went outside of my pencil line. Oh my gosh. There's so many things that don't matter. Although this one, I guess I should continue it on the outside if I am. So if you have not, if you're new to Zentangle and you've not, or maybe if you're not new to Zentangle and you've never taken uh, a Zentangle, well, I call it Zentangle Essentials. Other people might call it like Zentangle 101 or, beginners Zentangle or something. Um, I will be having one at the end of this month. It is May at the time of this recording. So if you are interested, make sure to check out my website. That description is in that link is in the description section, and would love to have you join in. And this is where you then learn. Oh, what is this four corners and border? Oh, what is the hollabout? What are the essential techniques for successful tangling? And essential and most common is the way I go. And I don't like to call it anything other than essentials because I have a lot of people that take it as a refresher and to stay grounded in the Zentangle method, because there's a method to all of this madness and beautiful art that we create. And I think personally it's important to stay grounded in it. All right. So as you can see, I'm just filling in. Let's see, I would have one go here. Sometimes you have to picture, okay, where would that next one go? It would start somewhere here, so I'll just end up with a little line there, little line here. And yeah, I think we'll leave it like that. Okay, and what I'm going to do as I'm maybe finishing up, what I like to tell you, I'm going to fill in these crevices because it's so neat to do that. It really makes your design pop. Now, I don't think Beth did this. She did a really nice job. Take a look at the description section of the video, and you will see links to the step outs. I always do my own version, and then link to the originator or the creator of the Tangle, or where I found it, because some people don't maybe have their own blog and it just gets posted on. There's a couple sites like tanglepatterns.com, Muster Kel. I'm not sure how to pronounce it. I think it's a German site, and really, really nice. I think I might just leave it like that. Although I feel like I need to, let's just we'll pop one last one right here. Because I want to fill that in, but I don't want to fill in the whole section because that's not what my aim was. And then you can also see this one is really hollowed. And sometimes you just have to envision what would be where, and just draw those lines. There, now I can fill it in. All right. That makes me happy. Yes. All right. And then as for shading, there's probably a lot of ways that one could go about this. One thing that you could do is, well, here's what I did in my step out. You could try to go around the petals. If you've done this big enough, that could certainly work. And actually, I'm going to go, let's do this. Let's put a little inside the spiral. I didn't do that on my step out. I thought about it, and it was so small I didn't. So let's get a nice fine, that'll work, tortillon. A newer one would be a little bit better, but this will do. And when you're shading, you want to have the tip of that tortillon on the graphite, and I like to say it's on the line that you don't want to go over. Well, that kind of made some graphite remorse, but that's okay. Close to it. I'm just going to leave it at that. And I put some graphite in the little crevices, and I'm just spreading it out a little bit, kind of to either side. Ooh, like that. That's kind of interesting. And I am going to go around. I'm going to go around the very outside, and I'm going to do that. Well, let's do that with this first one, and we'll bring it out. this is kind of how I would shade print humps. Not the inside part, but I would go around the exterior, of my print hump. So we'll do that here. So anyway, if you're looking at the description section of this video, like I said, you'll find the links to the step outs, ways to connect with me if you wish. So if you like my style, let's see, wait, I'm having a thought here. Pause. I'll wait and I'll do that afterwards. Okay. I'm gonna continue my thoughts, and I'm gonna figure that little bit out afterwards. So we'll get a little bit of this will be like a little precursor to fun with shading, which is my next class. So again, if you enjoyed this, and check out my website, I do classes twice a week, and actually it's 2 sessions twice a week. A lot of them are free. I do have some that are paid, and actually the fun with shading is the next paid one. And they're all online. Like I said, I do them twice a day. I've been doing it for a while now, and I just don't want to stop. So we have a really nice community that has formed around these, and it's just like there's no reason to change the good thing that has happened, and it's just so lovely. And so we'd love to have you join us, but join us for free. And then if you like it enough, then you'll say, oh yeah, I'll pay for a class. And if not, just join us for free. That's good. Okay. Because here's what I'm going to do with this outside, and then I'm going to decide exactly what I'm doing here. I think if you happen to watch daily, I did this on the last one where I shaded it to the outside. Probably don't need to add more graphite, but I do want it to be a darker edge. But I'm stopping there. Probably go, I don't know yet. We're going to do this first and just spread this to the outside and create kind of a frame. Or it'll be, no, it's not. No, it's looking at the camera. It's not quite a lesson in graphite remorse. I was kind of verging on it. I was thinking, but anyway. So check that out. And if you happen to be on Facebook, I do have a link to my page there, so you can follow me. And most importantly, and I think I'm going to try to remember one of these times to lead off with this. If you'd like to hang out with a bunch of amazing people, amazing tanglers, a lot of people that have become friends over these last few years. Yep, I think I need to do... It looks kind of silly that way, doesn't it? Anyway, we have a private Facebook group. I've been interrupting myself right and left. I'm so rude. We would love to have you join us. Please do. Link is in the description section. Know that there are a couple of questions to gain entry for membership, and like I said, we'd love to have you. And so what I was deciding, because I didn't quite take this over so far, but one of the neat things that you can do is you can go outside of your pencil line. It's only a suggestion, so I kind of went outside of it, but it looked silly to just stop that cold like that. So if that works. All right. Or I go on the outside like that. Okay, that works. You're allowed to change your mind and make improvements in Zentangle. It all works. Love it. All right. So I've said all of the things that I like to say. Again, love to connect. If you would like to connect. Oh, that helps. Just gives it some dimension. Really neat. Cool tangle. I can see lots of options with this. I mean, you could use it as a fill-in, or you could use it you could use it as a border. Have it go along a string line. Really, really cool. So, all right. So with that, thanks so much for watching, and I wish you happy tangling.